Right, as the first gateways go down by Acro and his and Bling, as I forgot Bling's name, I'm not sure why. But anyways, you know, they are in close rush distance, so we could see an early game here.
Yeah. Now, both players, like you said, because both players lay down their pylons and gateways within their main base, we're probably not going to see early cheese. We're probably going to see a pretty standard opening by both of these players. To me, that it just only increases the intrigue of this chess match.
Oh, and look at this. No mirror here. We're seeing the first assimilator go down by Acro, and Bling is throwing down the double gateway as that Acro's probe starts to tase away at the shields for that first pylon. And a core going down now for Acro. No core here for Bling. Bling is chrono boosting out some zealots there.
Not using the chrono boost for probes. He's using it for a fighting unit.
He's cutting probes to do this 2-gate zealot push, it looks.
The thing is, it was scouted.
It was, yeah. It's completely known by Acro.
Acro's right there, man. In any event, Bling is at 14 probes. Acro's at 15. We'll see how long that continues. An interesting thing, though, Acro's mining off of an assimilator with 3 probes. Bling just put up his assimilator now. So here we go, early zealot pressure.
Second gateway down by Acro. One zealot is out there to fight off Bling zealot, and there is a second zealot in play right now from Bling, as well as 2 more being warped into the field from these gateways.
And now, Acro's chrono boosting in a stalker in reaction to the zealot pressure. Go ahead, sir.
And here comes the core finally from Bling. Bling applying some major pressure very early in this game.
There goes that pressure. The pressure's about to disappear.
That's
here
right.
in a real hurry.
As that stalker comes out.
Now, we'll see whether or not it was worth it to do this. I don't think it was.
It very well could have. It very well could cost him a lot in this game, as he will be behind on his warp tech, as well as behind on his production of higher gateway units.
Now, second zealot's almost dead. That's it.
Yep, and these probes come off the line to tase him away. As that zealot screams, "Don't tase me, bro," and passes on.
Acro's at 17 probes. Acro is at 14 probes. Bling is now at 18 probes. So in a way, Bling did gain a marginal economic advantage doing that move. So you know what? It was a small advantage that he gained, but you know what, man? I got to give Bling credit. I didn't think it was going to work, and it wasn't a complete victory, but it does give him an advantage. The problem is that Bling has now got to crank units out in a hurry.
Yes, he does. He's going to need a sentry or something out. Like you're saying, he is ahead in the probes because of that aggression, and now, you know, Acro did have to sacrifice to rebuild or to build an army to try to fight against this, but Bling is now going to be sitting in a hard spot.
Yes.
As these 3 stalkers and 2 zealots charge into the base, probes coming off the line now. And
he's going right after the stalkers.
That's right. Just as a bunch of probes die, we do see Bling is now down to about 18 probes, but it looks like he will be able to defend against this. As another stalker is out, not doing anything. There goes the stalker. Now it's starting to do some work. And it looks like Acro will lose his last stalker that is in the base. We do see that Bling is now down to 17 probes. So this is in Acro. 16 probes now. So you know what? Acro has harnessed his has even out the field here. Oh man!
A fourth gateway for Acro, and a forward pylon by Acro as well. Along with warp gate technology, I think Acro has got Bling in a bit of trouble here.
Especially with that forward pylon being placed down right there at the bottom of that ramp, and warp tech being completely finished for both these players.
Now, both players at 18 probes apiece, but the problem is that Bling doesn't have an army.
That's right.
And look at Ring Around the Rosie here.
And there it is, GG! And Bling is out of here, and it looks like Acro is pushing on. And yeah, we do see a Protoss victory.
Death to the enemies of Ire. Do not hesitate. Aram Vasha. Assist your commander. A noble end. Death to the enemies of Ire.
And Torre, the only thing that was wrong with that overlay was it was a PvP, not a TVP. Yep. Anyways, no big deal. We're going into it, and let's go ahead and get another request out there.
And let's see what other games we can come up with as well. A Canadian FX Optic Zero. Let's see if we can get in on some more.
I'm on it.
Are you? Fantastic. Thanks, man.
Great job. Great job, Minigris. Wonderful job, corresponding.
Tell you, with him finding games this quickly, Minigris is almost as good as me.
Almost, that's for sure. You know
that's quite an accomplishment.
And we've got some people trying to troll me saying that it's that my goggles are lame, but I could care less because goggles kick ass, regardless what you say. No, we'll continue wearing them. Optic Zero is pushed into the 7th round. Optic Zero is a U.S. CraftCup player.
And by the way, the winningest CraftCup player SjoW is in round 5 against Ukraine Star. Maybe we can see. Maybe I'll try and see if we can get in on that game. I'm real friends with Ukraine Star, so we'll see what we can do.
Sounds good.
You guys want to join in on me?
Fantastic. Yes. Non-stop StarCraft action here, guys. That's what we offer to you here at Imbalance.tv.
Minigris, if you can get another game going, SjoW is off to get some water for a water break. If he takes too long, Minigris, we'll take your game.
No, I'm in the Optic Zero game.
Okay, ask them if they're intent on doing it, immediately.
And let's also ask the people in the chat, what do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see SjoW, or do you guys, the SjoW and Ukraine Star game, or do you want to see the Optic Zero game? It's your guys' choice.
Yeah, the Optic Zero game's a round 7 game. It's Optic Zero against a Frenchman, UT Todd.
Looks like a lot of people want to see the SjoW game, man. So let's just stay in the SjoW.
And Minigris, good job. You know what, Minigris? Can you stay in that game and let us know what's going
that'd be
on
awesome.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, thanks, dude. I just want to say we're not like those other streams that only follow one player and take 20 minutes between games and tell us all about their schedule and what they do on Tuesdays at noon and where they,
where they get their nails did. We don't do that.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Where they get their nails done. Grammatical error there, McDuffs.
It's I don't know. I was just using it as a joke, Jim.
Oh, here we go.
And that's right. The countdown has begun. We're ready to continue in on this epic match between Ukraine Star and SjoW. Let's get ready to rumble.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
With that being said, everybody, welcome to Imba TV, where everything is imbalanced. We've got SjoW facing off against Ukraine Star in this TVZ, and it's going to be on Metalopolis here. We have not seen any test bug yet, which is interesting. This is the EU Craft Cup number 31 Friday night main event. That's right. And thanks everybody for joining us. And why don't you go ahead and take it away for us, Jim?
All right. Ukraine Star spawns as Blue Zerg on the right side of Metalopolis. He is from the Ukraine. He frequents the top 200 of the European ladder. He hasn't won any big events, and he comes to us from the world of Red Alert 3 and Command & Conquer Tiberium Wars. That's where he got his initial real-time strategy success. On the left side of the map is a guy you're probably all familiar with. I probably don't have to say much about. SjoW, from Sweden.
Yep.
Spawning as Red Terran. What I will tell you is that he has entered the Craft Cup 9 times only. He's only entered 9 times. He's won 7 of those 9. At one point, he was 86-4.
That's right. And that's 86 wins and 4 losses, if for those who don't know what Jim is talking about. And that makes SjoW being the biggest money winner of the CraftCup series.
Followed just behind him is Naama.
That's right.
In any event, SjoW is starting off in a standard method with, you know what? No, he's not. Against Zerg, he's doing no wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
for
normally, sure. Normally Terran would wall off against Zerg. SjoW is electing not to do that. We notice a barracks and supply depot that won't contribute to a wall of any kind, as Ukraine Star will expand in his natural expansion area. That is Ukraine Star's first building.
And that was, and I do want to point out, that was after he scouted and saw that that SjoW was not in the closest rush distance.
Right. Very good point.
So, scouting definitely changes build orders for these players as we see them get further on in the tournament, and we will see some very high level play. And I like to see that they are on the farthest rush distance away from each other on this map. It's going to cause for some good macro and micro play here.
And we're 3 minutes into the game, and I don't think a single SjoW unit has left his base yet.
And
so
and that's what SjoW likes to do, is no scouting.
It's interesting. What he likes to do 2 things. He doesn't scout himself, and he stops his opponent from scouting him, or counter-scouting, as we like to say here at Imba TV. Now, we're noticing Ukraine Star has a spawning pool that's about 20 seconds away from completion, as he is mining with 3 drones from 1 extractor. Now, we're noticing as well Ukraine Star's expansion hatchery will be completed within the next 10 seconds. And obviously, Ukraine Star does not want SjoW mining from 2 refineries. SjoW with a factory and a second barracks. And Optic Zero has won his round 7 game. Did you get that, McDuffs?
I do not see that. Yeah,
okay, no problem. You're probably on private. So Optic Zero has defeated his round 7 opponent, and he will be the first Canadian to make it into the grid round of a CraftCup main event. So congratulations to him.
That's right. And SjoW throwing down the factory as the wall off starts off, and he does have a tech lab on that factory. We do see metabolic speed boost coming down for the Lings of Ukraine Star, so those Lings will have wings.
And SjoW still hasn't left his base, man.
That's right.
5 minutes into the game. Who needs to scout? What gets me is that I find this style unorthodox. It works well. I find it funny how critical some people are of him. You know what, dude? If it works, like, here's his scout. He's going to scout with a Hellion.
If it works, then it works. Why not use it, right? I mean, if you're good at it, for sure.
And every time you scout, you're taking an SCV that could be mining minerals off your money line. That costs money.
That's for sure.
You know what I mean? SjoW would rather have, those 2 or 3 extra Marines, 5 minutes into the game.
And we do see a layer tech going down right now for Ukraine Star.
Yeah.
In his main base.
And that's still another 45 seconds away minimum. Now, at this point, Ukraine Star is mining off of 2 bases with 27 drones. Blue Flame Hellion upgrade by SjoW is still a while away from being completed. But it is being researched. We see SjoW with two Hellions. Now, we notice Ukraine Star is posting up 2 spine crawlers in the front of his expansion. And looky here.
Got some Marines and Hellions moving forth, and these Hellions do have Blue Flame upgrade.
Yep, it just completed. Now, he took out the units that were right beside the watchtower just as his Marines were arriving. So that as a result, it makes Ukraine Star unsure of what exactly is coming at him. What is coming at him is 3 Hellions and 10 Marines. These Marines have no upgrades, no stim pack.
1 Marauder is there as well. And those,
right.
And you're right, there is no upgrades here on the barracks units.
Oh, man, the Blue Flamers, man. These Queens are in big, big trouble, man.